Hi guys. So before I begin, I gotta say I really like you guys. I don't want to steal the line. I appreciate you, so I'll just say I love you right there. I love you guys. Um, Apparently, I have three profiles, right? But they're not fake. Like there's like you have to create an account, but then when you create an account, you can create pages. So I have like three pages because I actually have three websites. So they're not fake pages, but um, but I do have like my account under my name and then three pages. That's why the other pages are different, like the culture proof, city wellness, across my social media. So they're not fakes. They're just like me and then different pages. You know, if you're aware of social media, um, when you create an account for yourself under your name, and then if you have a business, you can create a page for your business. So it'd be like Joe Smith, Acme Plumbing. So you actually, and if you share the same across both page, then it looks like you're doubling over. So that's how it can happen. So I have my own business. So it's Antu, and then the name of my business, the name of my blog, and the name of my other websites. So that's what's going on there. So okay. So first off, I was washing dishes, and I had an epiphany. All right, dirty dishes is poop, and it's like, no, it's not poop. Poop comes out my rear. And it's like, no, it's like this. Okay, dirty dishes that like you leave in the sink, and the food is kicked out. It starts to rot and smelly. It's poop. It turns into poop because poop is just like rotten food. Poop is like food that's like digested and is now rotten, right? And food that you leave in the sink will get digested by the oxygen. Like the oxygen will rot it, and then it becomes like poop. So if you leave dirty dishes in the sink, not only is it like just in the sink, but it's like having like a pile of poop in your sink. So you have to wash them. It's like washing down the poop down the drain, right? So dirty dishes poop. Where is God in Marvel Universe? It's very easy, all right? That question has plagued comic fans um, ever since we were kids because non-comic fans always says, "It's nonsense. Where's Jesus? Where's God?" Right? You guys wasting your time reading comics. Where's God? Question. The answer is these superheroes are really strong, right? But they're not super wise. So what you see is that they're always either there's very little reflection, right? Always action or problem solving. But it's not contemplation. It's not wisdom. It's more like action, right? How to fight or how to solve a riddle, like mathematical action, but never spiritual wisdom. And that's all you see. Maybe Batman a little bit, right? A little bit soul searching. But Batman has Alfred. And where does Alfred get it? Maybe Alfred gets in church. So these superheroes are like super workers. All they do is like solve problems, lift things, and like beat things up. Kind of like super fighters, super mathematicians, super workers. And that's all we see of them when they're working. We never see them trying to figure out like life's wisdom, you know, like super wise, like always just like contemplation, very seldom. Only Batman has this sort of, and maybe Spider Man, you know, always confused, always conflicted. in search of wisdom. And sometimes there's a priest there in the background, not a major character. So these superheroes are not super wise. They're just super strong, super workers, right? They do work. That's it. But when it comes to wisdom, it doesn't matter how strong you are. You know, when Superman, it doesn't matter how strong you are. You take away your strength or something, you live like a normal person. It's all relative in terms of strength and the enemies you face, right? So we humans, we face bigger enemies like an elephant or a dinosaur. They're superheroes. They face great enemies like Galactus or something. But that has nothing to do with wisdom. So in those movies, rarely do we see them in conflict, except Spider-Man. But you know his problems, everybody understands. It's just boyfriend girlfriend stuff. Spider-Man, easy wisdom. We never see real, art, super wisdom, and that's what Jesus is. I posed the problem. I fixed the problem. Bye bye.